Christian
the
got in
blessing.
there yet?
No, he doesn't. He hasn't got in there yet. I
Good.
try.
If you do get in there, punch in the stomach for being a
Nah.
Celtics fan. This come sit
In
by us in Miami,
That's-
cheering for us, and then when the Celtics come to town, to be in Boston, sit next to us, cheering for the
Right.
Celtics.
Hey, welcome back to the OGs. We are on the road, but we are home. My man, Maxx, Crosby. Thank you for joining us, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Absolute monster.
Yes, sir.
I know
Yes, sir.
you don't pay attention to football like I do.
I'm telling you, man, if I could suit the up, I would have. I would have, and I would have played DN.
Well, you can.
Hell
I
yeah.
did play DN, actually, though, Killer. I was nothing like that.
Yeah.
Nothing like that now. But I was all right. I was all right coming off that edge until I got chop blocked in the knee. That was it. That was it. Hey, listen, I was taking off on the way off the field. Like, by the time I got to the field, I was in the jock strap. That was all that was left. I was like, this, everything, I'm cool. I could play two sports. I had the option. You know what I'm saying? I went to basketball. I was like, yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
But now instead of reminiscing about UD, man, for real, legend, bro. I'm serious.
I appreciate
yeah,
you,
for
bro.
sure.
Man,
Absolutely.
Love your,
Appreciate it.
love your work ethic, dog. All that.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
And
I appreciate it.
And we're not the only ones talking about it. Like, I think one of the dopest things about you being a legend, I know only going into year 6 now, but to have the football field back at your college at Eastern Michigan named after you already
Yeah.
is unbelievable, man. So
Man.
congrats on that as well. It's
Appreciate
big time.
it. No,
And-
it's an honor, bro. It's dope.
And I'm hearing you get the Rush podcast with your college teammates.
Yep.
Our
yep.
college teammates ain't going very well. How's y'all's going?
That's crazy.
It's been smooth, bro. It's been smooth. You know, we started it literally in my backyard. Like, we set up some janky ass cameras and try to like do it all by ourselves. And we talked about it for years. And it's just my boys. So it's, you know how it is. You sit around, talk, and it's been a blast. So yeah, we've definitely made some strides and leaps. But yeah, we're having fun
I was
with
gonna
it.
say, I seen your new contract. You don't need janky cameras.
I was about to say,
I
it
mean-
definitely wasn't his backyard in Oakland.
I mean,
It would have been in
no.
his pockets. They would have had to have security.
That
They
would have been
would-
over with.
You
Yeah,
can't
they would have
go-
ran the whole set. But yeah, it's you know, we try to do it on our own for a little while, but yeah, we you know,
He
shout
tried
out
to
to
downplay
Playmaker.
that contract comment, Killer, but that's okay.
He didn't
Well
kinda-
worth it. Money well spent now.
Yeah, for sure.
Well worth it.
That's the first time I've ever seen a contract done like that, though. They didn't do more years. They just said, hey, you know what? We're going to give you some more money because you earned it.
Yeah, no, it was dope. It was dope. Shout out Mark
The
Davis.
only
shout
player,
out
the only
whole-
player in the history of
shout
the Raiders
out-
to have 50 sacks in 5 years.
Yeah, I know.
That you know how many motherfuckers played for the Raiders? Howie Long. We used to play Tecmo Bowl with Howie
Hell
Long.
yeah,
Remember
Marcus
you don't
Allen,
remember
no.
Tecmo Bowl.
I know Tecmo.
You know Tecmo
I didn't
Bowl?
play, but
Yeah.
I know Tecmo Bowl.
Howie Long was a monster on Tecmo Bowl.
Animal.
Hey,
Animal.
the other thing, too, now, you're on the OG podcast, the basketball podcast. I seen you a hoop. You
Yeah.
hoop.
Yeah, for sure.
Growing up, who is like the dudes you watch playing?
You know, it's crazy. The first dude that was like my favorite player was D Wade.
Really?
Yeah, D Wade had his jersey. I was a diehard D Wade fan, and you know, people give me heat about my LeBron takes because I'm a Kobe, Jordan, D Wade, like those are my guys.
It's okay.
But yeah, once LeBron went to Miami, that's when I really my beef started with LeBron because I couldn't root for D Wade the same because they called me a bandwagon. So I'm like, I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm lost right now. I grew up in Michigan. I love the Pistons, and then they got so bad, and then D Wade was like my savior. You know what I mean?
Michigan.
And then LeBron fucked that all up. So yeah, we got to talk about that when I see him. But you know, that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, you know, I'm a basketball fan. Like I'm literally getting a full court built in my house right now. So
Sound
yeah,
like you.
I'm a hooper to the core. I love basketball.
Well, we don't have to save that conversation for another time. We can have it now.
We can have it now. Let's talk about it.
So your favorite player, best of all time, Jordan.
Oh yeah,
Kobe?
Jordan's the GOAT, no question. Jordan's the GOAT. If it's my GOAT list, I'm taking Kobe over LeBron. Just if you really I think LeBron, like I respect his greatness. Like he's top 3, no question. But if it really comes down to it, like in my opinion, if you got Game 7 on the line, I'm taking MJ and I'm taking Kobe if I want to win a title. That's just my opinion.
You can't argue that now. I mean, you can't argue that. So
Yeah.
I mean, I can argue, but
you can argue, but
let's hear it.
that's
Let's hear it. I love this.
Yeah,
I could sit here all day.
I mean, listen. The argument on the Game 7 one's probably a fair. I mean, like we
probably.
Hold on, slow down. Yeah, he gets yelled at. I
He's
said probably.
He's already yelling.
All right, you go. How about you go?
Yeah, let's do
Because
this.
what I will say about MJ and Kobe are they are killers.
Killers.
And they will try to embarrass you in the most opportune moment with the game on the line and everybody's watching and they know everybody's watching.
Closeout games for LeBron James are pretty impressive.
But guess
Coach.
what? We said game-winning shot. We didn't say closeout games.
He said Game 7.
I'm just saying
Game
in general.
He said Game 7.
Yeah,
But the difference in the Game 7 with Bron is going to play the game right to win. Kobe and MJ going to make it
His
personal.
numbers are ridiculous.
Yes,
Game 7,
but guess what? He's going to play the game still the right way.
100%.
He's
going to
get
play
his
the game the
35,
right
10
way.
and 10.
Yes. MJ
Jordan's
and
gonna go
Kobe,
for 60.
they don't give a about no playing the right way.
listen.
You talk to MJ and
That's what
Kobe
you
on Game 7, they're going to make sure they put that.
I want things to be clear here. When we have these conversations, look, if I could have any of them, I'd take any of them.
Of course.
Michael Jordan is
Of course.
unbelievable. I'm just saying, like, you can make arguments. I mean, you can make arguments. The thing about this argument
sure.
right now is I can say 5 things about why I think Jordan or LeBron, you all say 5 things. Or you're both of you say, damn, you could be right.
All right, well, then how about this? Them right now because we talking about Maxx.
All right, let's do that.
Let me ask you this. Colleyville, Texas. I don't even know what the that is.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't even know what the that is. And I done been to
I respect
Houston.
it.
I done been shout out to Houston. Shout out to
I don't know
Houston.
them.
Shout out to Houston. What the
H-Town
fuck
and
is
I don't know why you
Colleyville?
shout out Houston, don't you?
Oh, I already know.
You don't
I
know.
already know.
No, I
You
don't.
ain't never want to hang out with me.
No.
You always want to get up
I
and
don't-
shoot at 5 a.m. Yeah, I'm coming back in. He on his way to the gym. What the f you
I
doing?
stay away from Houston for a reason.
Back,
No.
I don't have the talent these guys had. I live in the gym.
No, I
Stop
feel
it.
you. I'm the same way.
Colleyville.
No
what's,
clubs.
What's that like? No
Uh,
clubs? Or we going to get to
nah,
that too.
no,
God damn.
never.
26 years old?
Nothing.
A
Yeah,
half a billion in the bank and no clubs?
Hey, I get in the back door and I'm out the back door. So
Love
I'm,
it, love it,
yeah,
love it,
unseen
love it.
sometimes. But yeah, Colleyville, yeah, it's DFW, like right between Dallas, Fort Worth.
Okay.
You heard of Trinity, Trojan, South Lake, Carroll,
Oh, yeah.
Coppell, like those like powerhouses
Okay.
and when it came to football. So I grew up in Michigan. I lived there till I was 10. Market crashed. Everything went crazy. We lost everything. So we were just figuring out where we were going to go. And we ended up going to Texas, where my grandpa was at the time. And, yeah, I ended up going to Colleyville. It was dope. Like, the environment was crazy, full, packed out, 12 to 15,000
Football place.
fans. Like, yeah, it was a totally different experience. And when I was in Michigan, I was out in the country. So it was like, it was opposite. People think about Texas. They're like, oh, yeah, you're on Cowboys and shit. Like, you're on horses, right? I'm like, no. Like, it was city. It was complete city, like,
Okay.
like neighborhoods, literally just people stacked on top of each other. So
So it was a
Yeah, it was
little flavor out there because you got a little
Oh,
flavor,
for sure.
dog. You got a
No
little
doubt.
flavor.
Yeah.
You got a little flavor.
yeah, I think it's a mixture. There's Michigan, Detroit. Like, my mom's born and raised in Detroit.
Okay.
My mom's full side is Yugoslavian, Serbian, Albanian, so that little, little swag from them. But yeah, I think Texas is just different. It's just a melting pot of different people. So I grew up around all different. So we got the Serbian. Oh yeah, no doubt. A little Euro status. And you got it all. Albanians, they don't.
He's talking about Euro steps and shit. Like you talk about football like you hooping. Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
like that's one of the things I saw about you. Like when you
Yeah.
talk about football and break down football, you talk in basketball language. Like we're out here
100%.
balling, we're out here hooping.
Yeah, we're out here hooping. It's real though. It's real.
Who do you do that like when you're obviously pass rushing? Is that a lot of that stuff the same or footwork, hands? What is it? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, like the biggest things that have helped take my game, I feel like, to the next level is boxing and
Oh, yeah, we got to talk
basketball.
about the boxing.
Boxing
We
and
gotta talk
basketball.
about-
I box 3 times a week.
Coach,
minimum.
their
Yeah.
team boxes each other.
Yeah, we get
Oh.
to it.
This lights his head.
Oh,
Yeah, we get to
that
it.
was AP idea? What idea was that?
No, we started doing that before AP actually.
Ooh,
Yeah, we get to it. We've been doing it for years now.
Yeah,
so.
break this down. I got to hear this.
ooh, I need to hear this.
Yeah, so we
I need
like
to come
on-
out of retirement. They can implement this kind of
Yeah, it's real. Like on Wednesdays, it's not like we're in there trying to knock each other out, but we have real boxing coaches and real boxers, professionals. Michael Hunter, Nico Ali, like all these kids that come in and work with us, and it's all shoulders and body. So like we'll do Wednesdays and we'll just go 1 minute rounds and do like 12 to 14 rounds and just get after it. So it gets competitive, and some guys don't know how to handle it. If you get hit in the face and all of a sudden
Turn it up.
you already know what it is.
I'd
So
have made Jimmy getting that shit last year.
oh, he didn't want that. No. Yeah, they don't allow quarterbacks.
They should have dropped
for a reason.
Devontae and Jimmy in there.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't going to go good.
No, that would have been a
That
shit
wasn't going to
show.
go good for Jimmy.
Yeah, Devontae, yeah, he
All
would
of
have
his Devontae took
disregarded
of the
all
season.
rules.
Who got the best hands?
I think it's myself and Nate Hobbs, one of our corners. Nate Hobbs can get to it. We have a few guys, but it's fun. Like right now, like OTAs end, and it's just like basically me and it was a bunch of rookies. So I had to give him the
Christian
blessing.
got in there yet?
No, he doesn't. He hasn't got in there yet. I
Good.
tried.
If you do get in there, punch his ass in the stomach for being a Celtics fan.
Die hard.
Punch
He's a
punch his
die
ass
hard.
in the,
I got you.
used to
He
come
won't step
sit
in
by,
there.
this come sit
In
by us
Miami.
in Miami.
That's crazy.
Sitting next to our bench,
Yeah.
cheering for us, and then when the Celtics come to town, to be in Boston, sit next to us, cheering for the Celtics.
With a
I
ball
told him
piercing
one
him.
game, I said, hey, you know they don't with you like that. I just did one of these. No, they don't with you like that. I'm just like,
Max,
you
he,
know,
really
told you, he
don't.
told you to punch me in the belly.
punch his ass in the belly for cheering for the Celtics. I told him when I seen, I say,
Hell
but
yeah.
Punch
you
him
know
in
they
the
don't with
belly.
you like
So
that.
what the
Hilarious.
f are we doing? No, I told him the same thing. I'm like, you were in Miami and you have Celtics jersey on. I was like, no wonder they didn't. F
He
with
was
you,
like,
bro.
yeah, dog. He
I
was
was
like, yeah,
come
man.
on, you can't do that.
He was like,
that's-
OG, I was born in Boston. I was like, you and what other black man? besides New Edition. It's 6. New Edition in Wickers.
He said
Yeah.
punch him in the belly. is
Punch him in
hilarious.
the
I'm
belly.
happy he got his bag, man. Shout out to Christian, though.
Shout
bro.
out to
He a
Christian.
cool
I love
dude.
you, bro.
So we do the boxing once a week?
Yeah,
Even during the season?
as a group, we do it. We do it on Wednesdays, not during the season, but like I box all year round, 365, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, just extra.
That's why
I
it's
do a
motor
bunch of it.
crazy like that.
I love
I
it.
think we should try this out, Killer. Me and you first.
I don't
Yes.
like that.
No, I love that.
I don't like that.
I'll
don't
be
like
hosting
your
this show
odds?
by myself.
No, this crazy.
Knock Killer ass out. Knock his ass back to South Dakota. I'll be hosting the OG. It won't be an S at the end. It'll be the OG show.
I won't
Where's
fight
Mike
no more.
at?
I won't fight no more, Gina.
Mike has taken a hiatus. He'll be back in about a month.
Yeah, in about a month, just getting a couple surgeries.
So let me ask you this: out
Yeah.
of Colleyville and obviously Eastern Michigan,
Yeah.
were you highly recruited? Was there a lot of options out there? Were you like me?
Hell no.
You
Hell
was like
no.
me. We wasn't like
Two-star.
Mike.
I was
Two-star?
two-star. Yeah, I was.
That sound about like
I think
me.
I was a ranked 3,100 or 3,100 player in the country in my class. Like, yeah, I had one offer from Eastern, and that was it. Like, I wanted, I went to high school in Texas, but I'm originally from Michigan. So when Eastern started showing love, I'm like, D1,
Yep. Back to the crib.
back at the crib. I'm like, this is it. I went all in. Like, I was hitting them back every single day. Like, listen, what do I got to do? I went up to a camp, and I did tight end and DN, and I waited like 7 hours. And they're like, you can go home. We'll give you a call tomorrow. But I'm like, no, I'm not leaving here without an offer. Like, let me know. I'm going to wait. I was there till like 7 p.m.
Love it.
And they offered me and my boy, like my childhood friend. We'd
That's
known
the
each other
dopest
since
story ever.
kindergarten.
That's
So,
a
yeah, we
dope-ass
both got
story.
offers same day. So
This
it
when
was
it get
dope.
personal. Hold on.
Yeah, it takes these.
All you that sit at home and
Tell
swear you know everything about everything and don't know about because don't jump 47 inches in the air.
Well, he does
Because he
actually
ain't got a 79-inch wingspan. Because he don't run a 3.9 and a 40. And you never played.
3.9 and a 40.
They think they can measure the heart of a champion.
I
They
get
have
it.
no clue what it takes to be a champion. I say this because I take it personally because I wasn't drafted.
Hell yeah.
So I get a chance to go off on when they make a mistake.
Hey, it's
They
necessary.
often make mistakes all the time.
Hell yeah, it's
See what you did?
generations gotten soft. There's
Goddamn
no
man
doubt
got
about it.
52 goddamn sacks in 5 years. Ain't doing nothing but sitting at home dunking donuts.
Where do I
But they
take
know.
it?
But they get to make all the decisions.
I hear you go.
Because your daddy was a coach. And you grew up going to practice.
This is personal.
With your
now.
daddy.
It's taking its
So
time.
now you know.
Yeah.
My bad, dog.
No, you're
Let's
good.
go back to the show.
No, that's good.
Back to the show.
That's good.
That's the
Let's
shit that be bothering me, man. The man up in there with the Donaldson, what is the goddamn man in the Rams? The Rams just retired.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Goddamn J.J. Watt. I mean, his name is with greats.
I agree.
They sitting at home talking about, this, that, and the third. They don't know what they talk about. That's why people like me and you, we need to get out there, coach. We can get a job.
I'm thinking about it.
We can get a
Thinking about
job.
it. Yeah.
But you an agent, so you taking 4% of $300 million right now. You don't need no more jobs. You all right.
4%
Anyway.
is that agent.
Yo, he taking the whole
Hitting
thing.
legs,
He ain't-
holy.
listen, I thought the 4% was negotiable, but not when he your agent.
Hey,
That's
listen.
different. That's
You
different.
want 4% of love.
Yeah.
You're right, Killer. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, back in high school, you played basketball and football.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you played all the way through basketball all the way through to senior year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell
you was-
yeah. I started playing basketball first grade all the way senior year. Same with football.
What
Yeah.
position?
Yeah. Basketball?
Yeah.
I was like a.
What's your player comp?
I was
How
like a
about that?
swing 4, like a spread 4. Like I could shoot.
Oh.
But in high
Bounce-
school, I was.
bouncy now put the footage up on the
You can
pod.
pull the
Oh,
footage.
he's coming up. It's coming up.
I'm like
on here.
I feel
Bouncy.
like
Yeah.
Yo.
I can get up a little bit.
Wait, but see, he's shy. He's shy.
Nah, I
Like
mean,
guys, you know what I mean? Like
Nah, you a goddamn like
put- hey,
you,
we'll put-
you was the first unicorn I ever seen.
punch on him now.
You was
punch
the
on.
first no, he tried.
Yeah.
Ask him what happened. He tried to
Oh well, go to your story.
You
I'll
can
tell
ask
you
later,
mine.
though. Ask him what
yeah,
happened.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, honestly, my comparison, I feel like, I don't know, I got like a European style with more twitch, if that makes sense.
Ooh,
you know what I
you
mean?
got the-
Like I could shoot, step back, kind of, I could pass. I feel like I can do a lot of things on the court, but I'm twitchy. I can get off the floor
Oh, he
real
bounces.
fast.
That's a great answer, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
European
It is.
style with a little twitch.
Little
So he
twitch.
understands the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Got to bounce
Yeah,
to it.
for sure.
Y'all box all the time. Y'all hoop with the
Yeah,
with the
we
team?
hoop. We definitely hoop.
Anyone else
And
on-
that's funny,
anyone else
Christian.
on
I
the
got
team
to
can
shout
hoop?
out Christian. Christian could hoop.
Christian, ooh,
Yeah, he's like a huskier Paul Pierce.
Really?
And yeah, he's a
you
thick
couldn't
Paul
pick
Pierce.
another name to compare him to?
I mean, that's
You
his
don't
game.
like, you don't like that.
That's not your guy.
Nah, that ain't my guy.
Uh, But he
He'll be
can
all right.
he can get to it though.
Yeah,
Christian
he'll
can
be all
ball.
right. He'll be all right.
There's a
Who
few
else?
guys. I feel like the guys that can box can can hoop too. Like Nate Hobbs, another one, he can hoop.
Really?
Jacoby Myers, Devontae, they can all
Yeah.
get to it. But then you like 90% of the guys are terrible though. They can't
But they all
shoot,
think they
can't
can hoop,
dribble.
though.
They
They
all
think
think
they
they
can
can hoop. Yeah, they're terrible, terrible. But yeah, there's like probably 6 guys that can really hoop.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. I could really catch a fade. I ain't just saying that shit on TV. I could catch a fade in a slant.
You can catch a slant.
Now,
man, you
with
get,
defense,
you
it's
get your ass
different
lit
with
up.
defense.
That's
See, that's
different.
the problem. I
Yeah.
ain't say with
Yeah.
defense
Okay.
on me. I
Oh,
ain't say
yeah.
with nobody out there. I just said I can catch it. That's
so
all
you
I
a
said.
receiver or like a tight end?
I played tight end. I
You're a
played
tight
defensive
end?
end and tight end in high school.
I like that.
Until I got hit in my and quit.
It was a wrap.
That's the only thing I ever
So
quit
he
in my
walked off
life.
with just a jockstrap.
By the
all
time
day.
I got to the sideline, I was just in my job.
I'm out. Did the
Yeah.
AB.
Yeah, they-
Ran
no,
right off.
Listen, that scared me, Kelly. He took me. He got me good.
Yeah.
Got me good. Shout
That's
out
what
to
Anthony
whoever that
Edwards
was.
said, too.
You helped me make the best decision of my life, whoever you are. Whoever you are, I made the best
Me
decision
up.
of my life.
Hell yeah.
So and Coach Pierce, he played.
Gangster.
Yeah.
What's it like? You've been through the coaches now. So what's it like playing for a coach that actually played? Is it different?
It's definitely different. Having a head coach that was a player, like everyone could relate to him. So it's like there's a respect level where it's different when you got an old, short, fat white guy telling you,
Yeah.
run to the ball, you're
Yeah.
out of shape. Be like, you're out of shape. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who are we talking about? But it's different. You got AP.
What we talking about?
Who we talking? But AP's done it. You know what I mean? He's won a Super Bowl. He's been a captain. He's been a Pro Bowler. Like, you have to respect it. You know what I mean? He's not coming from a bad place. He can relate on that level. He understands like the schedule, the grind of it. So he takes care of us, but at the same time we get after it and have fun. So he kind of understands that balance at a different level, which I think is special. So yeah,
Most important thing, in my opinion. I think that's why I think ex-players
Yes.
should be in these situations because what
Yeah.
you just said. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like they're never going to ask you to do something they haven't done themselves, and
Yeah.
you can respect that. Like you said, man, you
I mean,
run
I'm a
faster. Well, hold on, you
fan.
what?
yeah.
talking about
What are
run
we
faster?
talking about?
I'm a fan. I mean, I read his article that he had in the Players Tribune. You know what I'm saying? Understanding growing up in Compton. You know what I'm saying? He embodied what it is to be a real. I'm talking about the old school nasty Lakers. Not Lakers. I'm sorry, the old school nasty Raiders.
Yeah.
You go back to the Tim Browns and like we was talking about earlier, the Howie Longs and the Upshaws and them nasty. He embodies that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's
Yeah.
also coming to the point where, in this particular time, these guys got to like you to play for you. All that era, like he said, the old that just yell at everybody, and it's like, oh, if they hate me, at least they on the same team and they together. No, if they hate you, your ass gonna be fired. that old way of thinking, get that shit out of here. You know what I'm saying? As much
Yeah,
as I love what Belichick has done as a coach, he wasn't very likable. No, he wasn't. He wasn't very likable.
Yeah.
And now in today's era, you see a great coach like Bill Belichick did not get a job. These have to like you. The talent that they have is unmatched. 10 times more talented than us. But when you gave us a task, we didn't ask no questions. We just ran through the brick wall. If you don't say it the right way to these, they're going to look at you like you crazy. Like he said, you run old. What are you talking about? All you do is run to the goddamn donuts every day. So if they, and I had to deal with that. And that's the reason why I kept a job for another 4 years. Because at the end of the day, if the message ain't translated right, then they not responding to your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
And to get that message translated, you got to build that relationship. You got to get that respect from him. AP got that respect because he played the game. He coming that NWA blasting in that. He a raider to his core. He gonna call you out on your. He gonna hold you accountable. He's creating a culture, bringing in the older guys that played there before that's been around. I heard about that. And they get to smoke them cigars in the locker room. Now, I'm all for that. Now, my cigar might be in the left hand for specific reasons, but that don't matter.
All right, so camp's about to start.
Yeah.
Camp's about to start.
That's good.
What do y'all?
That was a hell of a promo right there.
It was so
phenomenal.
Camp's about to start. Where are y'all at? What are y'all thinking? Like, where's your head at going into camp? Because obviously, being basketball players, the same thing. You get in camp, like the excitement level's there, but there's also expectations and understandings, right? So where are you guys at right now and coming into camp?
I mean, every year is different. Like, this is my 6th year. I feel like every year the approach and the dedication, all right, what's our group look like? What does the leadership look like? What are we trying to do? It's always different. Like with McDaniels to John Gruden to every, the expectations. We've had some different.
I forgot about them. Y'all had a rough run.
We've had some, but like at the end of the day, like we're bought in. Like everyone's bought in. We're on the same page, but we just got to go do it. Like everyone's talking about what we can do, and all right, we might, our team might be good. Some people think we're going to be trash and be a top 5, be in the top 5 for the draft. Like, we love hearing that. Like, I've had high expectations. We've been terrible. I think, for me, it's about, underselling and over-delivering. Like, that's where my mind is. Like, I think this team has a lot of potential.
I want to know something, though, because for us, we go into in totality, right? Like a basketball team, we go into, like, when you guys go into, is your main focus on just for you personally, is your guys' main focus just the defense? Or are you guys like, oh, what's our offense going to do? What's our offense going to look like? What's your guys' – because obviously, like I said, we're different, right? As a defensive player, whatever the dude's doing over there as a quarterback means something to me.
Yeah.
For us, like, guy gets 20 on me, I at least can get 24 back on him. That's good defense.
No. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, what's your guys' mindset as a defense when goes wrong offensively, and what's your mindset going into the year? Like, you guys feel comfortable with everything offensively?
Yeah, being a captain, like, I've been a captain for 3 years now. Like, I worry about everything. I communicate with the quarterbacks to the special teams guys to the coaches. Like, I had dinner with the damn owner last night. So, like,
that's awesome.
I truly try to be as involved as I possibly can because this is everything. I literally train all year round. I'm in the building 365. I've sacrificed my whole life to win. So
that's why
that's really what it is. And I don't just talk about it like you could ask anybody in that building. I spend more time there than anybody. But as a leader, I'm trying to make a positive impact on everybody, and it's bringing guys along. It's pushing certain dudes that need to be pushed. Yeah. And it's going to be uncomfortable. Being a leader, it's lonely. You know what I mean? You're going to have to make a lot of dudes uncomfortable, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not in it for a selfish reason. I want this dude to maximize his career because I know where I was. I was a third-string dude, Eastern Michigan. I didn't have any expectations, but I didn't give a I went in there, and I don't care who it is. I'm gonna make an example. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man,
stand out.
I'm about to leave the set.
He's talking like OG.
He is talking like
I'm an OG now. Yeah,
He's
in
an OG
6 years.
now.
I got some.
Hey, I told you before we got on
on
set, I'm on the back 9. You ain't OG yet.
Yeah, true.
Once
I hit 30, I could be an OG.
But I tell you what, though, the way you're talking, I'm telling you,
yeah.
that's refreshing, man. Like it doesn't matter how many years you play, it's your mentality.
Yeah,
like to me, like when people say OGs and stuff, it's more along the lines you've seen everything, you've done everything. Yeah. You're trying to help the next person. That's an OG. It's not about how old you are, man. Like you are an OG.
And I think
you are an OG.
to put it in perspective, because I've played somewhat of that role. You know what I'm saying? A true leader finds out how to push people's buttons because everybody's motivated differently. Some people you can yell at. Some people you got to pull to the side and just whisper something in his ear. Some of you might have to take the lunch out to practice one day.
Yeah, fact.
Everybody's motivated differently, but the fact that he can hold guys accountable is because of the work he put in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody can ever question anything he's saying because he know this shit coming from a pure place every single time. Yeah. Great job, dog. I love to see it.
Yeah, that stuck with me. Like Rich Bisaccia, who took over as an interim coach when we made the playoffs a few years ago, he told me when I was young, I was like a rookie, second-year guy. He's like, don't wait to be a leader. He's like, it doesn't matter if you're year 10. There's a lot of guys in year 10 that are and then wish they would have been a leader when they were younger, and now they're trying to figure it out. He's like, don't wait to be a leader. I know it stuck with me. Like, ever since then, I've been a captain, and I think, like you said, pushing certain people and making some people uncomfortable. Some guys you got to do it in front of everybody. Some guys you do it on the side. Like, that's, when I talk about the coaching thing, I think that's what's most important is, like, understanding who your guys are. Because all the best coaches I've been around, the Rob Marinellis, the guys like that, the Gus Bradleys, they know how to touch everybody in a different way. Pause. But, like, that's just how they that's what made them great, though.
You got to pause that one. Touch everybody in a different way. You had to pause that one.
Yeah, I had to. But that's really what makes a coach great. So as a leader, like, that's what I take into consideration. It's like, this is one way. Most coaches, the old school way is like, it's one way or no way. It's my way. I don't give a this. I'm going to treat everybody the same. It's not like that anymore, and that's just the reality. So I have to really learn my guys and know how they are and try to get the best out of them. So that's what it's all about.
So we're in Vegas right now.
Yeah.
Dope-ass city. Talk about playing here and what it's like here, because it's the fan base, like,
as opposed to Oakland.
Because that's what I'm saying. But Oakland, as crazy as Oakland was, their fan base was bananas.
Crazy.
So then you come to Vegas, and you uproot and come to Vegas, and there's a lot of people here, and it's a dope city.
Yeah.
But is it you still feel that diehard fan base?
Yeah. No, it's different for sure. It's it's a little bit more bougie for sure. You got the club in the end zone and shit like that, but
your car's not broken into when you leave.
Car's not broken into.
The double R.
The wheels are still intact. Everything's locked in, but it's just different. But you got Vegas here. It's 45 minutes from LA.
Yeah.
We were in LA, you know what I mean, before. So you got Oakland. Everything's like, it's kind of a perfect location because everybody
They're all coming back together.
Yeah, you come
like
on
a
the
reunion.
weekend and it's a big reunion. I don't like how some of the fans travel. I feel like there's definitely more. Like the Steeler fans, the diehard teams, like they fill damn near
everyone's
half
come
the
to
stadium.
Vegas. They fill up the house. Yeah.
Exactly. Everyone looks for a reason to go to Vegas, and that's the one thing I don't like. So that's when it comes to winning, like we got to win. So our shit is packed out and Raiders stuff. But when we went to the playoffs, it was like that. It was wild,
Isn't that
like
so fun?
unbelievable.
That's so fun.
I mean, when you pass by that stadium, it's crazy.
It's dope.
When you pass by it,
It's so dope.
crazy. I've never been inside, but just passing by it alone.
So
that
dope.
shit is
Yeah, y'all got to come to a
amazing.
game.
I'm
y'all
coming.
let me know, bro.
First
I got
game,
a suite.
I'm coming.
Come any game you
I'm
want.
100%. It's
That'll
gonna
be
be awesome.
legendary.
Make sure I can get in your suite.
Yeah, come on, coach. It's
Yeah,
his.
y'all are in. Y'all are in. Hell yeah. Y'all are in.
Quarterbacks, which one do you want to sack? Which one's the hardest to sack? Talk to me about that. What's your mindset
Which
going into
I saw something on the show. Which quarterback that was complaining? He was like, "Stop bitching."
Mahomes.
Yeah,
Mahomes.
he was like, "Stop bitching."
Yeah. We always
Listen,
we get
pause.
into it.
He was
bro.
on Mahomes' ass. Pause.
Oh yeah.
He was on Mahomes' ass
Every time.
Every time.
Pause, but
He would get there 1 second. He would get there 1 second before he released the ball, but he would push his ass down every time.
Punch his ass, elbow his ass. It doesn't matter. A guy like him, he's the coldest in the game when it comes to it. Like he's a dog. So it doesn't really matter. Like I do it. That's the thing. People got to see that on camera. I had no idea they were recording that and doing a whole show over it. So once it came out, I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, what the fuck did I miss? And it's me just doing what I do. I do it in practice. I do it in OTAs when we're not in pads. They hate me. You know what I mean? The quarterback, everyone is. I try to get everyone riled up. I talk to the OC, to the quarterbacks, to the sideline, the practice squad guys. Like, I'm trying to piss off everybody because that's how I try to elevate everyone. I try to push them to their brink and see if they're going to break or not. If you break, then I already know who you are. If you don't, if you come back, then I'm like, all right, bet I can rock with this guy. So
Love it.
that's really what it is for me. So that's what Mahomes, that was just like the first time people got to see it, but it's every quarterback.
every day.
You can ask my own teammates. They're like, you.
They need to do a show
It is what it is.
for D linemen because I'm sorry, not ESPN. Netflix has the. Now, if y'all do this shit, Netflix, I won't cut. I won't end. I won't end. You better not do this.
Why don't you
Because they got quarterbacks and they got receivers.
Yeah.
They got something that they came out with, sprinters as well.
Yeah.
Why don't they do D
I
ends?
agree.
We got some.
Why don't
in
they
the
do
works.
D linemen?
We got some in the works.
We got something in the works, see?
Oh,
Yeah. There's
there it
some.
is.
Just,
Speak of something in the works. Talk about the camp that you hosted. It was like 60 DNs and all these guys.
Sack
you brought in
Summit?
town.
Sack
Yeah,
Summit.
the Sack Summit. Talk
Yeah.
about that.
Sack Summit. So, Von Miller started it about 7-8 years ago. It was a Von Miller pass rush summit. He would bring a bunch of DNs and D tackles around the league, get everybody together and just link and learn, talk ball, walk through film, walk on the field, do drills together, and just kind of just share knowledge. And honestly, if you could learn one or two things from fans or, not from fans, one or two things from another guy on your team or on another team or a vet or a Hall of Famer, something like that, like you can truly take your game to another level, and that's what's helped me. Like I started in my second year, and I haven't looked back, and I've gotten better and better and just learned from guys like Von and Cam Jordan and Warren Sapp and these dudes. They're the OGs of football, so that's what it's all about. So Von brought me after last year, he was like, yo, I'm going into year 14. Cam is going into year 14. He's like, I want you to be, you know, we're in Vegas. We're doing it in Vegas. He's like, I want you to be a part of this and help build it and grow it. And I was like, you told me where to sign up, and we're just going to keep building it and growing it bigger. So it's been dope.
That would never happen in basketball.
That's hard.
You invite 50 NBA players to one place, they got their posses.
It's called Summer League.
You got 50. You got 50 plus 150.
Exactly.
You got 50 and 150 because they all got their cliques and posses. Everybody got a tour bus when they move in the NBA. Don't go nowhere by themselves, bro. I'm last of a dying breed. I got like 3 friends. These got 55 friends.
That's crazy.
It's crazy to me how everybody still roll clicked up.
All right, before we let you out of here, fan questions.
Yeah,
all
let's
right?
do it.
Best fan questions. What you think about my Dolphins?
What do you mean?
That's a fan question. You're a fan?
That's my question.
Yeah, okay. Well,
right,
don't say the fan questions. We kind of like our fans.
Well, we get to the fan questions. You know I love y'all fans,
all right,
but y'all fans right now. I got my question first.
Yeah. Well, you've earned that. You've earned that.
Goddamn
you're
right,
right.
because in 24 years we have not won a playoff game.
Okay, let's go.
Damn.
What's the question?
Damn, I know that's
Damn,
up, right?
I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
that's
That's
up.
tough.
Yeah. Talk to me. Be nice. Be nice, dog.
I'm
But
be real with it.
Okay.
I'm be real with
be
it.
real.
Tyreek Hill, absolute animal. Jalen Waddle, baller. They got ballers. Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips. You know, they had Christian last year. Unfortunately, they let him go, but he's with me now, so we're about to destroy people.
Yes, you are. The bad boy.
But yeah, y'all got players. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's just National Football League's hard.
Yeah.
You got to have every piece. Everyone, the guys. If you have, like, let's say this, basketball, you probably need 2 to 3 alphas on that team, like real dogs pushing the agenda, the narrative. This is what the we're going to be. This is our standard.
Yeah.
Football, you got 53 guys, so you got to have at least 6 to 8 real alphas.
10,
Great point.
So I don't know the dynamics of the Dolphins. I don't know what they got going on, but I think that's something that's super important. So
You
if you
smart
don't,
beyond your years.
you know what I mean?
You're a sharp
That's
cat.
important.
You know another thing you did sharp was when you named the field, you didn't name it after yourself. You just took the last name
Yeah,
because of you
for
and your
sure.
wife.
100%.
You're sharp.
Appreciate that. It's
You a
that
sharp
move.
dude.
That's
You
a
still
vet move
sharp
right
dude.
there.
That's a vet move. You're a sharp dude.
He knew he was coming home.
He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing.
It's all of us.
Sharp dude.
Yeah, but
All right,
that's real though.
So I'm
yeah.
going to get to the fan question now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Is
go
that
to the
okay?
fan
Is
question.
that okay?
Yeah, go
Absolutely.
ahead to the fan question.
Take your time. Let's do it.
Basically, he told me my Dolphins got work to do.
Yes, he did.
That's what he basically
He was
said.
nice about it, though.
He was nice about it.
You got to get some more dogs in there.
That's all right. Sign me up. I
Yeah.
can't run. I'm a dog though.
I don't know. Best memory as a football player. How about that? Any level.
Best memory of football, I think so far, it would be my 3rd year in the league when we played the Chargers. We're both 9-8, or we're both 9-7. Win or get in. That's one of our rivals at the crib in Vegas. The most lit game I've ever been a part of in my life. The place was on fire. Went to overtime, and we ended up beating them. It was the only time I made the playoffs so far in my 5 years, and that I can't even explain how that felt. That was like. The place was shaking, bro.
Man, imagine
like,
if you get a ring, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine if you
Like,
get a ring,
that's
dog.
what pushes me. You know what I mean? That's all I want to do is win. So that I would say that moment, and I went absolutely wrecked him, murdered him. And yeah, my boys, Josh Jacobs, all DC, everyone, the best play. Like you said, that you're 6 to 8. Like our 6 to 8, we're playing our best, and that's why we made the playoffs. So yeah.
Who are some of the players you watched and modeled your game after?
Ooh, I didn't play D until my senior year of high school. So I was a linebacker my whole life, a fullback, a running back, a tight end. I played everything. So my favorite players, I was a Lions fan growing up, being in Michigan. So I fucked with Calvin Johnson and Ndamukong Suh. Like those are my guys when I was young. Matthew Stafford. Like I would say those are my favorite guys. But yeah, modeling my game after, I really took a lot of shit from a lot of people. Like pass rush is like art form. Y'all know how it is in basketball. Like you try to replicate, you can't go do what LeBron does, but LeBron probably can't do what you do. You know what I mean? You can't knock down like you. So there's certain things you could take from certain guys. You got to know yourself though, what works best for you, and just fine tune it and improve it. So that's really what it is. I've taken from everybody, from D tackles to D ends to everyone.
You a sharp motherfucker. Damn, boy, you sharp. Damn, you sharp. You sharp, dog. You sharp. Tell you don't get too many people his age that
You get nobody
know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Yeah, you sharp.
Toughest O-line to get through. Now,
Just
like when you're going in there, like give me an offensive lineman. They're doubling. So what's your mindset with that? Yeah, I really want to know that.
I know
With
what it
double
is.
teams
Put a
and shit?
tight end on the end and chip block his ass, or make sure your running
I
back
know
is on
there,
his
I know
side.
theirs. I'm talking about what his mind's at.
Yeah, I'm telling him to bring the chip because I know that not trying to be out there by himself.
Not at all.
That's really what it is.
Listen, I'm
I
not
tell
trying to
him
be
every
out there by
time.
myself, and I'm sitting at home. I'm sitting at
Yeah.
home. I don't want no parts of that. I'm at home.
No. Yeah, but there's a lot of good guys like Lane Johnson, Panay Sewell. Like there's some top tier tackles that are what it's about to be. Like it's about to be a slugfest. But majority of the time I'm getting chipped. Even the top guys, they get help. You know what I mean? The guards are helping, the running backs, the tight ends, like. But that's the ultimate respect. If you're a DN and you're sitting there, they're leaving you on an island. You're not that guy. You know what I mean? So they're double me in the run and pass. Like
See how I call that
that's
out?
how it is. That's how it is. But the coaches, like you communicate. I communicate with our OCs and try to like pick their brain and see what they're saying. Like, what would you do if you're playing against me? And like our new OC is like, I'm putting 4 hands on you at all times.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, so I'm moving. I'm doing all type of shit and trying to hide at the same time because if I'm just staying on one side the whole time, they're like, all right, we know where he's at. He's on the left. We're just going to run away the whole time and whatever. So for me, I try to move. I stay in the middle of the formation until they break, and then boom, I'll take off to the right and then just mix it up. But that's what's help me continue to evolve, just being comfortable playing.
I saw you do that before, stay in the middle and then break to a side. So how does that work? You get to pick a side, or
no? Honestly,
it's predetermined.
It's predetermined. Like we know where I'm supposed to align in certain formations and certain looks. So. Yeah, I just communicate with my guys, and like if I'm feeling something, if I'm like, I want to go get him on this first down or whatever, I'm gonna line up on the left tackle. I'll just tell the guy like, listen, I'm going to the right, and we just all kind of are on the same page. But I mean, it's like anything, you got to earn that respect and earn that right to be like, listen, I want this. I don't even care what the play is.
They looking for him every time, though. I mean, if
you got to set the tone.
Yeah, they looking for him every time. You in the shotgun, I'm running my motherfucking tight end. Bring your ass in motion and come on over here.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah. I'm set the tone. I don't care what it is. First play, if somebody, there's certain guys I'm like, you got to set the tone from the jump. For sure.
So we're getting ready for training camp.
Yep.
Boxing on Wednesdays.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday boxing.
Yep. Absolutely. Get into it, bro.
Gosh, damn, it's going to be fun, man. Well, appreciate you coming on, my man.
You,
this has been a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Hey, we coming to the games now.
I swear to God, you got my contact.
I got to. Look, you got
look,
D-Wade on the shirt, too.
Yeah,
Let me ask you a question real quick before you go. You're a tattoo artist.
Yeah.
You got some nice work going on. You got some nice work going on. You got some nice work. You got some nice work going on.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. Ortega.
I gotta get his information from
you. Get his info. Yeah.
You ain't got no more room, Coach.
Yes, I do, Coach. What do you mean? I got my
got a little bit.
I got a little room, man. I ain't got my whole stomach tatted. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure out what I want to put on there because I'm 44.
Hey, let me tell you.
Whoever I put on there, he might expand. Might expand in a few years.
A little bit.
It might not look the same.
I got my letter's a lot bigger right now, Coach.
Yeah.
All bold.
Yeah. I mean,
bold
I'm have my motherfucking picture looking like George Foreman in 5 years on my stomach. What the fuck you got George Foreman tattooed on his stomach for? That was UD 5 years ago.
Yeah. It's more motivation.
Hey, for real though, impressive, man. For
Appreciate
real,
it, bro.
unbelievable.
Absolutely.
I know it's early in your career, but unbelievable career, man. I'm big fan.
Oh, yeah, you're going to do big things, dog.
Yeah,
not just because of what you physically who you are, what you embody, but, the mental aspect, the way you approach it, dog. I'm blown away by this conversation.
He loves it. He's all that stuff.
Thank you.
But I appreciate you, man, for real.
You already know.
Appreciate it.
Great luck.
OG's out.
Stay healthy.